Picture this. You're standing at the edge of the bridge, stretching into the unknown. Behind you is everything you've ever known. The familiar routines, the steady paycheck. The people who tell you to play it safe, the backup plans that make quitting seem easier, the warm comfort of certainty, the safety net that catches you when you fall. But ahead of you, that's something different. That's your dream, the life you've imagined but never touched. You take a step forward, and suddenly, the bridge behind you disappears. No way of going back, no way of pausing to see if this will get easier. You either move forward, adapting every step, or you remain stuck in the unknown, never reaching to the other side. Most people step onto the bridge, take a few cautious steps, and then freeze. They hesitate, questioning whether they're even capable of reaching the other side, wondering if they've made the right choice. They look back, thinking maybe they should turn around. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I chose the wrong path. Maybe I should go back. And just like that, they failed. Not because the destination was impossible, but because they allowed doubt to make them retreat. But what if I told you that the only way the bridge stays beneath your feet is if you keep moving? The moment you hesitate, the moment you stop, it begins to crumble. But if you commit, truly commit, there's always a way forward. And that's what we're here to talk about today. Manifestation, main character energy, and relentless execution. All tied to the idea that success comes when you burn your boats and fully commit to the journey. A lot of people think manifestation is about having the perfect roadmap where every turn is predictable. But that's not how life or success works. Manifestation isn't about visualizing the end result. It's about believing so strongly in your goal that you take action even when the path isn't visible. Law of attraction alone isn't enough. It needs law of action. You can visualize success all you want, but unless you execute it relentlessly, nothing changes. The moment you start questioning, the bridge weakens. The moment you ask, what if I fail? The universe starts creating an escape route. And if you focus too much on an exit, you will take it. When I was in grade 9th, I didn't just dream of being a fashion designer. I knew I wanted to create a high-end fashion label that would stand among the most luxurious fashion label in the world. It wasn't just an idea, it was a conviction. That was the destination that I saw. But standing here so far from the fashion industry's epicenter, there was no clear path in front of me. Many in my position might have said, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should aim lower. But I didn't focus on how I will do it. I just knew I would. And because I kept walking, the path beneath my feet kept forming. Imagine yourself walking into a room where no one knows you. A new job, a new city, maybe even a stage like this one. Most people hesitate, waiting to be validated, waiting to get acknowledged. But real main character energy isn't about waiting. They step with confidence, setting the tone instead of adjusting to it. They don't ask for permission to belong, they claim their space. So I will ask you, who are you walking like today? When I first started, I wasn't in an ideal place for fashion. No direct connections, no established name. But I walked like I belonged. I didn't chase trends. My close ones often suggested that maybe I should sell basics, t-shirts, mass market fashion, sell my designs on Amazon or Myntra. That was the easier choice, the safer bridge. But that wasn't my bridge. My bridge led to high-end fashion, not fast fashion. Main character energy isn't about waiting. It's about embodying the role you were meant to play. It's not arrogance, it's certainty. It's about walking into a room and owning your presence, not shrinking back or holding yourself, second guessing yourself. It's about making big decisions, bold decisions, taking risks, and persisting even when no one shares your vision. Even when my funding was low, business wasn't booming, I stayed on course. Main characters isn't deterred by obstacles or opinions. They adapt, they innovate, and they make way, no matter how uncertain the path ahead may seem. Every journey has a defining moment, one that truly tests your commitment. For me, it happened on an ordinary day, sitting in Indore while scrolling my emails. That's when I saw it. A sourcing request for Jim Sarb's wardrobe for former shots, please. An acclaimed Indian web series, and Jim Saab, as we all know, a celebrated actor in Bollywood, known for his unique and niche presence. No big industry connections, no favors, just a chance to prove myself. They needed something right away, something I already had in stock, but I saw an opportunity to do something more. So I asked them, describe the character to me and I'll create a custom color palette and design that would fit him perfectly. In 2 days, an almost impossible timeline considering the intricate processes our pieces go through. I delivered. That's the difference between just showing up and truly executing with intent. Later, the stylist calls me and he tells me that they must have shown Jim over 100 looks, but he fell in love with the one that I created. Not only did he wear it, they featured it in one of the most important scenes of the series. Now, some would call that luck, but luck, in my opinion, is simply preparation colliding with the right moment. The right moment happened for me because I kept walking even when the path wasn't visible. Some parts of the bridge will break, some steps will feel uncertain, but failure is only permanent if you stop. I didn't get here today because I had all the answers. I got here because of my absolute refusal to stop moving forward. I didn't care about Instagram followers or whether people thought I was doing the right thing. I focused on my craft, on improving, on showing up, on stepping forward every single day. And today, I'm selling domestically and internationally, still sitting in Indore. The bridge only disappears for those who hesitate. For those who move forward, it keeps appearing beneath their feet. Since I set my eyes on the destination, I have been burning my boats, eliminating any way of going back. That's the mindset that you need. The moment you hesitate, the moment you decide there's no retreat, your mind channels every resource it has in towards moving forward. For years, I had no safety net. There were times when taking an easier path like mass market fashion or a steady job seemed tempting. But I knew if I gave myself an escape, I would take it. So I didn't. I burned my boats. No exits, no safety cushions, no backup plans. It was all or nothing. The phrase burn the boat comes from a historic strategy used by leaders like Hernan Cortez, who, upon reaching enemy shores, ordered his men to burn his ships, eliminating any way of retreat. With no way back, their only option was to fight and win, and they won. Now, think about your own life. How often do you keep backup plans that make quitting seem easier? This isn't just a metaphor, it's backed by science. Your reticular activating system controls what you focus on. So, When you tell yourself there is no plan B, your mind, your RAS system stops looking for exit and starts looking for solution. But if a backup plan exists, your mind stays divided, searching and scanning for easier way out instead of overcoming obstacles. You don't switch mountains. That's why many of the most world's successful people operate on do or die mentality. They don't entertain quitting. So their minds commit fully to making it happen. Your focus determines your path. So are you moving forward or are you hesitating? Are you subconsciously preparing to retreat? You don't switch mountains, you don't step back. You keep moving forward until you make it to the other end. So let me ask you, are you moving forward or are you hesitating? Have you stepped onto the bridge or are you still standing at the edge, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect sign? Because perfection will never come. There is no guaranteed bridge, no certainty, only choice to move forward. And the moment you take that step, the path will appear beneath your feet. So, step onto the bridge, burn your boats, own it like you're already there, keep moving. Because failure is only permanent if you stop. Thank you.